Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today is Friday, May the 15th. Friday. 2020, that is. I got a happy birthday shout out going out to JoJo Watson, Janice Williams, and Jovial Reyes. So without further ado, here's a birthday song for the three of you. I said, hey, yeah, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. JoJo, Janice, and Jovial. Hey, 1 year more older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday to you, I say. You're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. Hey. All right. I got some Facebook pokes going out to Karen Sanders. Hey, Karen, a little pokey back. Poked you, you poked me, and I'm poking you back. And how about Amanda Sue Little? That's right, Amanda Sue Little. The two of you are getting poked in return. Thank you. Because, well, you poke me, I'll poke you back. For sure. All right, how about, you know what, I want to make mention of some friends that keep watching diligently. That's right, diligently. I got Martin Kelly out there, David Tracy Moyet, Alan Adams, Deidre Baker, Deidre Baker Allen, that is, yeah, Karen Wilson Howell. I remember Karen from the old Shell station years and years ago. Steve Clary, new friend, over there off in the local vocal karaoke. Well, I'll tell you, that boy can sing. And then there's Cindy Welch and Judith Jones. My mommy and my pappy, dad and mom, John and Mary. My daughter, Ashley Nicole. She every now and again she'll make a mention. Then I got the whole Wyant clan there, and then the Jones clan. Brian and everybody. And then anybody else? Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Well, there are a bunch of them out there that don't never make comments or say anything or anything like that. My mass multitudes of silent people. Yeah, my mass multitudes of the silent ones that are enjoying my program. Yeah. You never can tell. They all might like a polka every now and again. Everybody likes a polka. All right, anyway, let's do some weather from the St. Charles viewing area. How about that? We'll bring it up to you by Wallace Resale. That's right, Wallace Resale on Facebook. Proud sponsors of the St. Charles local weather on the Shen Show. All right, hey, today's May 15th. We're looking at 73 degrees out there right now. Cloudy skies, a stray shower here and there, or a thunderstorm is quite possible. Highs around 75, and winds are light and variable. Cloudy this evening, scattered thunderstorms developing after midnight. Lows around 62 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of rain 50%. Now, Saturday, May 16th. Scattered thunderstorms in the morning, and then mainly cloudy during the afternoon. With thunderstorms most likely in the afternoon. Highs near 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. And then a shower and a thunderstorm is likely during the nighttime, with lows around 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. Alrighty, looks like a steady rain in the morning. Showers are continuing in the afternoon. Highs near 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 70%. A few clouds left over on Sunday night. A few clouds left over for the nighttime, with temperatures rolling in around 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, May 18th, cloudy skies, highs around 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Few clouds from time to time overnight, lows around 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds north to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Few clouds from time to time, with highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday, May the 19th, with winds running into the north and northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and a few clouds, lows around 51 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight, which winds up the 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, brought to you by the Diva Lounge Cosmetics on Facebook. Diva Lounge Cosmetics on Facebook. There you go. Alrighty then. We got the weather out the way. Hey. We got the weather all gone today. Oh, let's see. You know that song I was thinking of yesterday? Well, I was thinking of it again today, and it's a Wee Witches song. Well, it could be a religious song, could be two different songs, as a matter of fact. But I do believe it was a religious song that I was, because I was just whistling it, all day. It was like, just a closer walk with thee. Lord, grant it, hear my plea. Oh, see, that's what it was. Song lyrics, just a closer walk with thee. I'm weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely o'er to thy kingdom's shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee. Grant it, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Well, let it be, dear Lord. Well, let it be. Oh, let it be, dear Lord. Oh, let it be. There you go. Hey, ho, ho. That's the song that that's been gnawing on me for the last couple of days. Couldn't think of what it was, and well, there it is. And then there's another one that's pretty close to it. It was like, let's see, wait a minute now. That ain't right. Let's see. That ain't right either. Now I can't think of it. Song lyrics, Froggy going a courtin'. Well, the froggy went a courting, and he did right. Froggy went a courting, and he did right. Sword and pistol by his side. Froggy went a courting, he did right. Well, he rode up Miss Mousie's door. Well, he rode up to Miss Mousie's door, where he did been often been before. Well, he said, Miss Mousie, are you within? He said, Miss Mousie, are you within? Yes, kind dear sir, I said, and sit and spin. Well, he took Miss Mousie up on his knee. He took Miss Mousie up on his knee. Said, Miss Mousie, will you marry me? Without my Uncle Rat's consent. Without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president. Well, Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides. Uncle Rat, he laughed and shook his fat sides. I think it's nice would be my bride. I think his niece would be my bride. Well, then Uncle Rat rode off to town. Then Uncle Rat rode off to town to buy my niece's wedding gown. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Where will the wedding supper be? Oh, way down yonder in the hollow tree. Well, the first to come was Little White Moth. Well, the first to come was Little White Moth. She spread out on the tablecloth. Well, the next to come was Bumblebee. Next to come was Bumblebee, played the fiddle upon his knee. Well, the next to come was a little flea. Well, the next to come was Little Flea, danced the jig with the bumblebee. Well, the next to come was Mrs. Cow. The next to come was Mrs. Cow, tried to dance but didn't know how. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Sweet Miss Mousie looked like a queen. In slowly walked the Parson Rook. In slowly walked the Parson Rook. Yeah, under his arm carried the great big book. Well, they all gathered round the lucky pair. They all gathered round the lucky pair, singing, dancing everywhere. Then Froggy and Mouse went off to France. Then Froggy and Mousey went off to France. That's the end of our big romance. All right, there you go. You know, them songs, they get on me and they get stuck in me and, well, they gotta come out. They gotta come out. That's like, hey, bada, swing, bada. Anybody know what movie that was from? Type your answer down below. Hey, bada, swing, bada. You can't eat it, you can't eat it, you can't eat it, you can't eat it. You can't eat it, you can't eat it, you can't eat it, you can't eat it. Hey, bada, swing, bada. All right. Oh, let's see. Now then, it's time to read from, let's see, we'll go to, where are we going to go to? Let's go to the Congressional Library. That's right, the Library of Congress. And see if we can't find something to read. Let's see, readers to the rescue. Well, hey, what's that? The Center for the Book of Library of Congress invites people of all ages to discover the fantastic people, places, and events that await you whenever you read. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Well, let's see. I only read a couple of books yesterday. A couple of ones that I was reading. Um, what happened to them? I do want to read that one over there, but Young Reader Center, Kids Center, Disabled and Blind Print. How do you have disabled and blind print? There ain't no such thing as disabled blind print. Let's see, we'll go to the next one. The Exquisite Corpse. Yuck. That don't even sound right. Aesop's Fables. Here we go. We'll go back to Aesop's Fables. Aesop's Fables Interactive. Read it now. Read it now. Read it now. Uh-huh. Read it now. Read it now. Uh-huh. Oh, well, we did it alone and we did it right. And the next one, go get it. All right. Uh-huh. Ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom. Well, let's see. The Dog and the Cock and the Fox. Let's try that. The Dog and the Cock and the Fox. A dog and a cock, who were the best of friends, wished very much to see something of the world. So they decided to leave the farmyard and to set out into the world along the road that led to the woods. The two comrades traveled along in the very best of spirits, and without meeting any adventures to speak of. Well, at nightfall, the cock, looking for a place to roost, as was his custom, spied a nearby hollow tree that he thought would be very nice for the night's lodging, and the dog could creep inside, and the cock would fly up on one of the branches. So said, so done, and both slept very comfortably. With the first glimmer of the dawn, the cock awoke. For the moment, he forgot just where he was. He thought he was still in the farmyard, where it had been his duty to arouse the household at daybreak. So he started to on tiptoes. He flapped his wings and crowed. That's what he said. That's usually what the cock crows. Anyway, at daybreak, so he crowed lustfully. But instead of waking up the farmer, he awakened a fox not far off in the wood. Well, the fox immediately, let's see here. The fox immediately heard rosy visions of a very delicious breakfast, and hurrying to the tree where the cock was roosting, he said very politely, "Hearty welcome to our woods, honored sir. I cannot tell you how glad I am to see you here. I am quite sure we shall become the closest of friends." I feel highly flattered, kind sir," replied the cock, slyly. "And if you will please go around to the door of my house at the foot of the tree, my porter will let you in." The hungry but unsuspecting fox went around the tree as he was told, and in a twinkling the dog had seized him. Bark, 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 a rump, 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 a choo, choo, choo. And those who try to deceive may expect to be paid in their own coin. So there you go. What's next? The eagle and the jackdaw. What's a jackdaw? Jackdaw is another animal. It's a bird of a swooping kind. An eagle, swooping down on powerful wings, seized a lamb in her talons and made off with it to her nest. A jackdaw saw the deed, and his silly head was filled with the idea that he was big and strong enough to do as the eagle had done. So, with much rustling of feathers and a fierce air, he came down swiftly on the back of a large ram. But when he tried to rise up again, he found that he could not get away. His claws were tangled in the wool, and so far was he from carrying away the ram that the ram hardly noticed he was even there. The shepherd saw the fluttering jackdaw and at once guessed what had happened, and running up he caught the bird and clipped its wings. And that evening he gave the jackdaw to his children. What a funny bird this is. They said, laughing, "What do you call it, father?" "This is a jackdaw, my children, but if you should ask him, we would say, he's an eagle." Do not let your vanity make you overestimate your powers. All right, one more for the kids. One more for the kids. The boy and the filberts. A boy was given permission to put his hand into a pitcher to get some filberts, but he took such a great fistful that he could not draw his hand out again. There he stood, unwilling to give up a single filbert, and yet unable to get them all out at once. Vexed and disappointed, he began to cry. "My boy," said his mother, "be satisfied with half the nuts that you have taken, and you will easily get your hand out. Then perhaps you may have some more filberts some other time. Just do not attempt to too much at once." There you go. And that was that, and that would be the end of story time for the children. So, goodbye, my children. Goodbye. That would be my grandkids. Yep, my grandkids. I was just reading a little story to them. That's right. Oliver and Willow, Willow, and Oliver. Oliver and Willow. All right, you know what? Looks like it's about that time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And Our Daily Bread is brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. That's right, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Yes, the messenger of God, Shen Briscoe, reads two portions of the Bible. One, scriptures from the Old Testament, and some scriptures from the New Testament, just enough to be completed within 365 days. And so, there you have it. Today, if you're keeping up with the Bible with Briscoe, today's scriptures will be 2 Kings 22 through 23 and John 4:31 through 54. All right, hey, that is our daily bread now. Let's see, today's devotion is called In Tune with the Spirit. And the scriptures that go to In Tune with the Spirit is Galatians or Colossians. Some people call them Galatians, some people call them Galatians. Now, I would say Galatians because Colossians are like boots. Well, galoshes are boots. And anyway, it's spelled Galatians to me. But then again, I don't spell well, so. Galatians 5:16 through 26. Okay? Alrighty then. Galatians 5:16 through 26. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desire of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit is what is contrary to the flesh. And they are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now, the act of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity, and and debauchery, idolatry, and witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, dissonation, factions, and envy, drunkenness, orgies, and the like. I warn you, as I did before, that those who live like this will not inherit the kingdom of God. But the fruits of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. Let us not become conceited, provoking, and envying each other. Hey, there you have it, Galatians 5:16 through 26. You know what? That there is some pretty right down to earth telling you what to do and what not to do. Yes, sir, Bob. I tell you, that there's conviction. All righty. Hey, that concludes the Daily Bread portion of the program. And so that pretty much concludes the Bible with Briscoe. I mean, not the Bible with Briscoe, the Shen Show for the day. And so, without further ado, I do have a song, one more song for you. And it'll go something like this here. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. I thank you for tuning in to the Shen Show. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are ya? Thanks for tuning in, and as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, hey, well, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.